I'm not stupid. No. I'm not. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. No. Well, I got all of maybe 3.5 hours of sleep last night. For the moment, I feel great, but I know that in about 4 hours or 5 hours from now, I'm going to be completely wasted. So, this is my breakfast. Protein. And then I have coffee over here. It's weird to have a drink for breakfast and then have coffee, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to the coffee at all. So I'll be hitting the road here in about half an hour or less. Wish me luck. This looping video I put out there yesterday, I thought it was funny. It was not my content, totally stolen, shamelessly, but it was just, it had to be done. I figured other people are doing the same thing. I'm gonna do my part. Yeah, because it deserves notice. Well, today was my first day of work, and it was a good day, relatively, considering I didn't get much sleep last night. I haven't had a chance to prove myself yet. It was a whole lot of and man, I got so much cat hair in this house. Yeah, so I'm trying to listen and tune it in, and I comprehended it as I heard it, but I just don't know if it sunk in. We'll find out, huh? So, very cool. I feel so good that, again, that I'm able to work with a bunch of people who know their stuff. And I don't have, just listening, like sitting in my cubicle, and yeah, it's not really a cubicle. Sitting at my desk, sort of a cubicle. It's kind of a shared cubicle space. Sitting at my desk, though, and just overhearing conversations. And just, you can learn a lot about a culture just overhearing conversations. And how long between two conversations, two high-end, deep developer tooling subjects come up. Like, Gang of Four. Who's ever heard of Gang of Four design patterns? Well, I'm sitting there, just stuff like that. Just people muttering stuff. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay, I can put up with this. I like this, because, in previous workplaces, you'd hear these conversations, but days would go by before you'd hear them. Here, it's every few minutes. So I love it. So, and in my sleepiness and rush to get out and get to work, I did not think about lunch. So I just went out and ate what I felt like. So I felt like eating, what's it called? Pei Wei. It's a Chinese food or something. It's like fast food. It's kind of like Panda Express. Sorry. It's like Panda Express, except it's a little bit nicer. You have to pay a tip. That kind of nice, but not much nicer. It's still kind of like fast food. So, since I already broke my diet, I figured I'd break it once more and eat myself some Chipotle. I like Chipotle. I swear. They should like pay me advertising fees for all the times I eat their food and document it on my vlog. Except for the fact that there's only like 4 of you or so actual subscribers, plus my friends. Yeah. I'm not complaining. I like anything. And I'm hungry. That's all I can think about actually right now. So I'm gonna eat. I have no manners when I'm hungry and when I'm tired. Besides, I worked today. I earned this. I actually earned this today. Except for the fact that I bought it on a credit card and I won't get paid for another week or 2. Or 3. I'm sorry. I just played that back, that last clip. The whole reason why I grabbed the camera just there was because I wanted to show you this. This is what it looks like, not this hanging down my mouth. Ugh. All right, one more thing about the work, about today at work. In my youth, like in my early 20s, when I had my first job and my second job in my field, my professional field, I got permission and cooperation and involvement of the company that I was working with to install and play computer games and play them after work hours. And in those days, it was normal to quote unquote test the LAN. We'd have LAN, like internal LAN parties or whatever. Not too frequently, but we'd play Command and Conquer here and there, just like 2 or 3 or 4, usually just like two of us though. And that was a lot of fun. And that happened again even recently, maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I'm not sure. Time flies. But I'm 34 years old and I still play computer games at home a lot, but I guess the last couple jobs really, they were so sour that, and I guess it's part of the reason for my 2-month vacation. I was just so burned out with companies, just working for people. But yeah, I mean, there was no wiggle room for anything. I mean, you had to get permission to check in a line of code into the code base. Say nothing of coming up with an idea or moving in your chair. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, here today at the workplace, I look over my monitor and there's another coworker. He's playing Starcraft. That's impressive. I have to say that's impressive. I am impressed in a good way that the company would be loose enough, because they've already shown that they are strong enough and capable enough and technically minded enough, and they care enough about their clients because they have some huge clients. I mean, if you would recognize most of the client names, and I mean, I know that all of these guys get their work done, and I know that they care deeply about just keeping systems up and running and all, the software that they write that works well and all that stuff. That the company would also care to, wiggle enough to say, hey, if you want to install a game and play it, go for it. Some of these other companies have a lot to learn from companies like the one I'm at. I'm happy. I probably will never, at least not this month or next month or the month after that, I probably won't be installing any PC games. That's not why I'm saying I'm happy. I'm just saying it's cool that the company is loose like that, that they're easygoing enough like that to actually learn to trust. They trust me. And they earn my respect. Wow, I've got so much catching up to do on these vlogs. I wonder what the harm is in just like dumping a whole bunch online. See, the thing is, if I do that, then if a good one is in the middle of them, then it's not going to get watched, because people will just look at the most recent. Oh, poop. I am uploading a vlog now, and I'm probably going to upload. So I'm probably going to do like 2 vlogs a day for the next week or so I can catch up. And I got one uploading right now, and then probably in the morning I'll kick another one off on my way to work or something. But I really gotta go to bed. My head is killing me. It's 8:11. I'm going to bed early, but I need it. Good night.